Previously on the Dave Canning Sports Show.
And the toughest question I ask this to every guest, will I join you in the Hall of Fame one day?
I'll vote for you.
Let's make that happen. Get the voice in the Hall of Fame. Put it as a hashtag. Put it on all your tweets. Person, you have this show's personal endorsement for the Hall of Fame.
And you have mine. We're going to make that happen.
Here's the tough question. Now, I personally believe this show, he gets the endorsement for this show. I think Mikey should be in the Panthers Hall of Fame. Who goes into the Panthers Hall of Fame first? Mikey or me?
Dave, I love you. I thank you for having me on the show. But I would have to say Mikey Anderson gets in the Hall of Fame before you do.
But before we say goodbye, I want to formally cement Dave's legacy in the history of Walter Panthers athletics. Dave, be sure to keep your Friday evenings open in September and October. I don't have a date at this time, but I want to formally announce that Dave, the voice Canning, will officially be inducted into the Walter Panthers Athletics Hall of Fame this coming fall.
A few moments later.
I wish Candy would hurry up.
Yeah, we gotta start practice. Teraki's getting tired.
And we got a big practice tomorrow,
It's
or a big game tomorrow.
Hey,
Guys,
County
I'm
Center.
a Hall of Famer now, so you
What?
guys can just watch how you speak to me. Thank you.
Sorry.
My
That's what I
bad.
thought. Okay, we'll start the show when I want to start it.
Oh, whenever you're.
Whatever you say, Mr. Canning.
Mr.
Talk to
Canning
him.
is my father, but we'll start the show right now.
Talk to
HOFer.
him next.
You're listening to the Dave Canning Sports Show. Here's your host, the voice, Dave Canning.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go out.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my home away from home. Welcome back to Walter Panthers High School. And most importantly, welcome back to the Dave Canning Sports Show. I am your newly minted Hall of Famer, the voice of Walter Panthers High School, Dave the Nightmare Canning, joined today with special guests. First off, making history because we have the first ever non-family member, three-time guest, Mr. Matthew Evangelista, head coach of the girls varsity basketball team, number 2 seed, I should say.
True.
All right, so welcome back, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And if I leave this school with one life lesson, it is always fulfill all of your promises. I promised a student that I would make her the very first student-athlete guest on this show, and today I fulfilled that promise on my way out the door. Ladies and gentlemen, number 11, Julia Araujo. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being on.
Thanks for
Senior
having
captain.
me.
Senior captain.
Yep.
You may have recognized her. She had the sign that said Sully hates puppies when we did game day right in this very room. You don't have any information on game play, right?
I do
Just
not.
make it short. Make it short. That's why we had to
I
film
do
the
not.
other way one time. So, 2 words. This is for both of you. County Center. What does that feel like?
Amazing. In one word. I was asked this question yesterday too by a reporter, but
Okay, you've got a real reporter in front of you though.
oh, this is true.
This is high class YouTube, okay? Like,
County Center is always a goal, especially now that they took it away and brought it back.
Mm-hmm.
It's just special again. Yes, Pace is the finals, but County Center is still very special.
and you didn't get to play last time you were there 2 years ago. You were hurt,
I was
so now
hurt.
you get to not just be on the sideline. You get to be out there in the starting 5.
I'm excited.
It's good. You should be excited. This is a high honor, and you get to go back for, this is your 3rd time coaching?
Fourth time.
Fourth time. Fourth time.
I played once years
Oh,
ago.
you played.
a long time ago.
I don't
I
think
shouldn't
it was
say
a
that.
lot.
I was on a team that went to the county center.
Talk to him nice.
And I was like a sophomore that got brought up to varsity, and never got in the game. But I was dressed and warmed up there, and then 2 years with Briarcliff, we went to the county center, and then this is my 2nd year here at Panis with the girls, making it 2 out of the last 3 actually.
Now, do you have any, is there a difference going into it this year compared to 2 years ago? Knowing, you've got a lot of key pieces from that, team 2 years ago. Obviously they were a lot younger then. You had 8th graders on that team.
Mm-hmm.
You had an injured player now a senior. What is the different, do you have a different mindset, different preparation going into this game?
I think last time that group was just so happy to get there. Like the goal was county center. We talked about it all the time. It was a thing. I think with this group, because aside from Julia and a couple other juniors, they were still very young, And I think that having been there once before, like, it wasn't as much of a goal as much this year. I don't know that we said County Center as often. And also I think that a lot of people thought we were going to be a year or two away. And I kind of thought that we had a good mix of older, experienced Julia, Kristen Scribola, Kat Renoso, and then we had a good mix of young, talented kids. And so I thought we had a chance this year in terms of getting there. And, A was so deep and there were so many good teams. But I thought we had an opportunity for sure.
Absolutely. So, I've read that a lot of schools, they gave them the option this year that instead of playing at the county center, the higher seed could choose to play at home. On my personal behalf, thank you for playing at the county center so that I didn't, because that game that happened Saturday was one heck of a way to call it a career. Like, we were down, we came back, it was a packed crowd, and so I'm happy I don't have to do another game for a while. But what made you choose to go to the county center, a neutral site against a very Somers, right? You're going to play a very tough Somers team. Why opt for a neutral court rather than home court here at Panis?
Honestly, for me, like, this high school basketball is an experience, right, for the girls. An experience for me. Like, I love it, obviously, or I wouldn't still be doing it. And I know with that last group, like, they were singing the whole bus ride down to the county center. When we got out of the bus, we stopped and we took pictures in front of the county center.
I've seen those pictures.
Like, the county center has what, 80, 90 years of history, whatever it is, with Section 1 basketball. And to me, it seems like the right thing to do. And I know that some of the boys teams opted out, and they're not only opting out for themselves, they're opting out for the other team too.
Yeah.
Now in our case, Somers has been there before.
Yeah.
We've been there before, a lot of the girls on the team, but not all of them. And this is a really big deal and a big experience. They get to play where the Liberty play. They get to play where the Westchester Knicks play. There could be 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people there. I don't know that there will be at 3 o'clock tomorrow, but there will be a big crowd. So it's an experience, and I don't know. I didn't even talk to you guys about it. Like, should we play the home game for the home court advantage? I don't know. I just thought, like, this is what you do if you get this far. You go to the county center. Like, there has never been a choice before, and to me, it wasn't a choice this year.
I recorded my final call and saying that you can put it in the books, and the Panthers are going to the county center. County center is a lot nicer to say than going to Pace. Now, don't get me wrong.
Or they're going to play the semifinals here at Walter Panis High School.
Not
that I don't like the Panther Dome, but
I would have had a stroke. I'm glad. My goal, I always said, if I got to make it to the Yankees, I wanted to die calling a game, like mid-call, fly ball, and just drop. And then some rookie kid's got to come in and fill my shoes right then and there.
There you go.
So I came close Saturday. So as you can see, Julia is playing with something in her hands. Not because she's just bored being on the greatest YouTube show in the history of YouTube.
It is the greatest.
Thank you.
It is.
It is. Can you explain to me how Teriyaki came to be?
So, this is our team chicken, and actually, I'm gonna have to confess, I did steal this idea. My friend, who's on the Lakeland boys basketball team, had a rubber chicken, and Belfie took it away. And I was like, that's kind of cool. I want a rubber chicken. We were winning games. We were 4-0, and so I was like, that's it. Like, we're winning. I'm getting us rubber chicken. And I got this chicken, and I named it Teriyaki, and I said, this is our team mascot. Right
Where is Teriyaki gonna sit at the county center?
Oh, he sits on the water bucket of every single game that we've played since I bought him.
You better make sure that nobody
Nobody's
just come over and yanks it away.
And Teriyaki gets awarded to the player of the game.
Oh, okay. I like that better than the title belt. So you got to make.
I know the boys do the title belt.
You should make it a chain or something. Like, make it a nice gold chain.
Yeah,
so
you could wear it. Yeah, so exactly. That is what we do. Although the last couple games they've been such team wins that we've just kind of awarded it to the whole team. So.
Okay, well that's what you got to do.
Hopefully no one takes away our artificial noisemaker.
That's right.
Nobody was squeezing teriyaki during a game, therefore it is not an artificial noisemaker.
That's right.
And just a piece of art, so therefore it can stay.
It's a good luck charm.
Exactly. All right, so this goes for both of you. Do either one of you have any pregame rituals? Like, I remember before tennis, and you never believed me, I would go off and I would meditate. And everyone just thought I was going to take a nap somewhere. Which I did fall asleep once, but I did learn, I learned how to get just zen and figure it out. But, You have a pregame ritual?
So not on purpose. I just figured out that I always did this, so now I just keep doing it. I always put on my right shoe, then my left shoe, then my knee brace, and then I warm up. And then halfway through warm-ups, Totten ties my left shoe, then my right shoe. But Totten has to tie them. I won't tie them myself.
That's true. I've seen that. I'm like, Totten, you have to be at every game, so I'm not going to tie them right or something.
He was late.
Oh, is that why your shoes are untied right now?
No, these aren't game shoes.
Yeah.
But he was late the other day.
Who ties your regular shoes? Do
I
your parents or okay?
No, I'm
so okay. I didn't know. Maybe Nike makes Velcro. I'm not. You're the judge. Do you have any pregame?
I know that like Totten and I always like talk to each other. He always gives me a piece of gum. He always brings gum. Like we always chew gum. At home games, you always play Jump Around before the game, and I always kind of like sit down next to Totten, and it's one of those songs that like
everyone
came around when I was like in high school, college, whatever, and so I always do a little of that. And I think the girls always make fun of me because I always go to McDonald's. Not every game, but a fair amount of games I swing by McDonald's.
That's a
healthy
so
I have
pregame
nutrition
meal?
for the game.
So we've got 2 more segments we're going to do. We're going to do what we did last time called Tough Questions.
Okay.
And then we're going to play a game for a prize. So tough questions right now. So you can both try and answer this. But so obviously there was, what did we say? There was about 5 or 6 players on the team, the 2016, 2017.
Yep.
Okay, if you take those players off and you just take the remaining players on both rosters, who wins in a game? So I remember I asked you the first time who wins between the 2016 team and the 2004 team that went to the county.
So are we just completely eliminating everyone?
So like you're out, Kristen's out.
The only overlap really that played a ton is Kristen's and Green on both. So this is actually a legit question.
So I don't count for the 2015.
No, because
the team you're on right now that is going to play with you versus the team you essentially watched at the county center 2 years ago. Who would win in a game?
They're so different.
Because Juge played like 10 games.
We had so many bigs that year, and this year we have so many guards, and we're so shooting dominant. I wouldn't say rebounding is really a factor because Kristen and I didn't count for that game. We rebounded a lot this year.
Yep.
Ain't got to rebound if you make the shot.
Right.
That's
but defensive rebound.
Can't make them all.
That's a great question because I remember
we call it tough questions.
Everybody was writing about us when we went last time. Oh, they're the biggest team. They're the biggest team. I guarantee you.
There was a lot of other big
We are the smallest team this year, but
she's the power forward.
This team, we might struggle a little guarding them inside, although I would have thought that kind of just generically because we're smaller. But Juge and Kristen and Emma and Ariana and all, and actually we switch a lot of stuff, so we end up with different mismatches. Like we did a great job on the last couple teams we played have good bigs, and we did a really great job on them. So like we would obviously the other team's going to get some offensive rebounds, the older team, but that older team would struggle guarding this team because they didn't play man very often. They played a lot of zone. And our team, when we see zone this year, there's like the eyes light up and they're like, ooh, we're going to get some open shots. So it would totally be one of those contrasting styles games.
Okay.
So if I have to give an answer, can I actually answer the older team with my having to go to practice with the younger team right now?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. I'm not going to be in that practice. They're not going to see this until it gets posted.
That's true. Now, I don't know. I think this team's got something special. So did that other team. But this team certainly would give them a struggle. Like I think most people would probably pick the other team, and I think that this team would give them a problem.
I'd probably go with this team because we can guard forwards, we can guard big teams, but I think playing a zone defense against our team right now would just be a big mistake.
I would have picked this year's team if I was asked this question, just because shooters shoot. You need more points on the board to win.
Yep.
Yeah. So
that's we.
J-Peg
could we make enough
picked up 3
threes?
fouls in the first quarter, and then they would have doubled Keefe. She would have picked up 2 fouls, had to sit, and then it's game over.
Could we have hit enough threes to outweigh their offensive rebound too? So I don't know. I think
would have been a good match.
Nobody's offensive rebounding when they just get over the back calls on me.
That's true. Juge and Kristen are doing a great job rebounding the ball.
All right, so I asked you a variation of this question the last 2 times you were on here. I asked you, who's tougher to coach, me or the field? I'm going to limit it this time. Who's tougher to coach, me or Juge?
You guys both?
This is probably the most difficult question I've asked on this show.
It's a hard question. And honestly,
if it comes down to athletic talent, I'm screwed.
You both have your issues. No, I'm kidding.
I would just like to say only one of us is in the Hall of Fame
currently.
Only one of us has never been cut by even.
Oh, see, this is what I have to deal with.
Is Totten here?
No. So
I was only cut by him once. Okay, he took
true.
me on the tennis team 4 years.
That's true. You guys both actually were easy to coach. You did what we asked you to do. You bought in. You wanted to get better. Julia literally has done everything we've ever asked her to do. I mean, even last year when she was hurt, she came to practice every day. I mean, it got to the point where we were
Assistant Coach Araujo.
Yeah, we were calling her ACA, Assistant Coach Araujo. Yep. So
did you still tie your shoes?
No.
She was part of the staff last year, and this year, she's playing, but she's kind of like a coach on the court. So for her, she makes a lot of good decisions. She calms everybody else down, and we have some girls who can get on tilt a little bit, and she's able to kind of help rein them back in. And so I actually neither one of you is hard to coach at all.
I'll take that answer.
Yeah.
I'll take it. All right, so now we're going to play a game. Like I said, I'm the newest inductee to the Walter Panthers High School Athletic Hall of Fame. I have not let it go to my head one bit. If you look at my signatures, I'm now signing things HOF 19.
There you go, absolutely.
My boss works like, what the heck does this mean? I was like, Hall of Fame. So we're going to play a game called Know Your Panthers. So you guys can decide now. You can either go against each other or team up.
I'm going to go against.
Okay. She's
I'm going
competitive.
to lose.
Okay.
I'm going to lose.
So you know what? Then we'll do it this way.
I'll give you the first shot to answer every question.
Okay, so that's fine. All right, so we got 5 questions. Whoever has the most gets a prize.
Okay.
All right, so Julia, the first question. Panther Hall of Fame. Who holds the record for most passing yards in school history?
Kyle Pierce.
Wow, that's impressive. I'll give you the whole game if you can tell me the exact number.
5,086.
Not even close.
Oh.
Remember,
No.
it's a 4-year school. Do you want to even give it a shot?
Nope, I don't. I want to say 5,000 is too high. Probably 2,000 in that ballpark.
You're both split the difference. 3,459 yards. All right.
Mr. Pierce, way to go.
And I think it used to be this man's room. I'm not sure. But what 2 sports did Terry Ranciere coach? I need both sports.
Baseball.
I got it.
Lacrosse.
0 for 2. 0 for 2.
Oh, dang.
There's a sticker on the wall over there, right above Lois' name.
Oh, yeah, it actually is his office. Okay.
It was his room before he retired, and I took it over, and so that cabinet says Ranciere, and there's a volleyball sticker, so that's one.
That's one.
I picked
And
2 sports in the same season.
Which was probably not the other sport would be if I didn't love basketball as much, I think any sport you can coach and eat cheese fries at the same time has got to be a great sport to coach. So I got to go with bowling.
That is correct. That is correct. So it's 1-1. All right. Next question. With the 32nd pick in the 2008 WNBA Draft, which team drafted Danielle Hood out of Hartford?
She went to Hartford College.
Hartford College.
Correct.
Which team in the WNBA drafted
Do I have
her?
to say the team name or can I just say a city?
I need the team name. I need the city and team name. Judging by the look on your face, you won't even get the city.
No.
Judging by your arrogance, I think you have it.
I don't think I do.
Oh. Hint, it was not the Liberty or the LA Sparks.
I knew that.
Cincinnati.
Do they even have a WNBA team? Oh, jeez.
I think it was a Connecticut team. No?
No.
I don't know.
With the 32nd pick in the 2008 WNBA Draft, the Atlanta Dream selected Danielle Hood out of Hartford College.
I knew she got drafted.
I did not even know.
You didn't even know she got drafted. She didn't play, actually.
She got drafted. She didn't make the team, though.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know you'll know this, but this is why we're going to give Juge the question first.
I understand.
In 2009, what team did Lawrence Ekperigan and the Lemoyne Dolphins upset in a preseason exhibition game? Remember, there's a reason I'm asking you first because he's guaranteed to have it. What college team?
Syracuse.
That is correct.
Oh, such a layup you gave her. Oh my goodness.
I like to miss layups so I can get rebounds. We know this.
So what do we got then? It's 2-1, Julia.
It is. It is.
So it's a good thing I brought the prize that I did then. So final question: what is the record for most games called at Panis by a public address announcer?
It's you hold the record.
I do hold the record.
It's 700. I saw this on your Twitter.
I did
All
too.
the little check marks except for Hall of Famer checked off.
You check that one off.
786.
Wow, I wish it was that much. Be a lot richer.
It's either 717 or 719. I feel like
It's not either one of those.
757.
Darn it. No. I have one more game called than Babe Ruth does career home runs.
715.
715, which means our winner of Know Your Hall of Famers, the captain, Julia Araujo. So I honestly thought she'd win, but I thought just in
You
case she.
underestimate me?
They were tough questions. So, you know what? You're both going to get prizes today. Remember how I brought that piece of paper that I wanted you to sign?
Yes.
You know, I wanted all the team to sign these originally.
Quick backstory. Dave gives me a piece of paper to sign for the team and for myself and Coach Totten to sign. And he says, can you get all the girls to sign this before the game when you go back and talk to them pregame? And I literally just took the piece of paper and slid it back to him, and I was like, you're not going to need that. Knowing full well that they had already made a card for you and gotten you a shirt. And
I cried when I read that card when I got home.
And
it was
I knew
very
about
tough.
the Hall of Fame nomination, so I was like, you're going to be good. You don't need that.
What's really crazy is I went out to Dick's, Modell's, and Walmart to find one of those autographed basketballs that morning. Boy, am I glad they were sold out of those.
Yeah, there you go.
So you guys get the very first ever Hall of Fame collectible signed pictures of The Voice, the Hall of Fame 2019, engraved to you. You can hang this in your office, sell it on eBay, whatever you want.
I'm going to put it up in the classroom. How about that?
There you go.
I think that's the best place to
Dude,
put
you
it.
might want to sell that on eBay. It's probably worth like $10.
Go right next to
You know, so that is it. That is my thanks to you guys for being on this episode.
Thank you, sir.
Kill it at the county center. And hopefully we will have more to come on this road on the playoffs to Pace. Hopefully
3 o'clock tomorrow, Tuesday.
3 o'clock
County
Tuesday.
Center.
White out.
I'm going to try to get this up tonight, which is Monday. If not, it'll be up first thing Monday or Tuesday morning tomorrow. So that's going to do it for this episode. Do you have any social medias you want to plug, Ryan?
I do not.
You want to do a podcast?
I don't.
You do a podcast, social media?
I do
anything you want?
podcasts all the time.
Do you have like a Snapchat or a Twitter you want anyone to follow you on? Stalk on? All right. So you can follow me on all the majors of social media at Dave C. The Voice, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, and right here on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, on behalf of the Walter Panis High School and behalf of the Dave Canning Sports Show, from Matt Evangelista, Julia Araujo, I have been Dave the Nightmare Canning, the Hall of Famer. Reminding you to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.
Good night.
Welcome to